It's time for Country Style USA.
Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer.
Well, hi there, everybody. And this is Richard Hayes saying welcome to Country Style USA. Presented transcribed by your United States Army in cooperation with this radio station. Country Style USA features the best in country and folk music, and of course the biggest and brightest stars are always on hand to provide our music. And our special guest today, Mr. Red Sovine. And here to tell you all about our show is our special guest, Red Sovine.
Thank you very much, Richard Hayes, and so nice to be here on Country Style USA. We got some songs we'd like to do for you and hope that you'll stay here with us. Here's one of our Decca recordings called I'm Glad You Found a Place for Me. My life's complete because of you. The little faults you have are few. I'm happy with each thing you do. I'm glad, so glad you found a place for me. I feel so good when I'm with you. I feel so good I'm never blue. I feel so good because you're true. I'm glad, so glad you found a place for me. You'll never know the joy that I feel whenever I'm with you. There's such a thrill in being part of little things you do. I pray I'll never make you cry. I pray our love will never die. I pray we'll never say goodbye. I'm glad, so glad you found a place for me. The joy that I feel whenever I'm with you. There's such a thrill in being part of little things you do. My life's complete because of you. The little faults you have are few. I'm happy with each thing you do. I'm glad, so glad you found a place for me. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you found a place for me. And we'd just like to say it's a real pleasure to be here for Uncle Sam's Army here on Country Style USA. And we sure want you to write to us, too, because if we hear from you, maybe they'll let us come back and do some more programs for you, and we're awfully happy to be here. And you can write to us, write to me, to Red Sovine, Country Style USA, Recruiting Publicity Center, Governor's Island, New York 4, New York. So write to us, won't you? We'd like to turn the record over now and do the other side. One that, it's a little novelty thing here called I Hope You Don't Care. Now Johnny has a very pretty wife, but here of late he leads a double life. Since we're friends, I'll just drop by and say, well, I don't think Johnny will be home tonight. I just passed Lil's and she didn't have a light. I wouldn't want to be the one to say, think I just seen them heading that way. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go to town. Looks like Johnny's gonna slip around. Thought I'd just drop by while I was near. I hope he don't care. hope he don't care. Now Lil's been making them eyes at him ever since he's done went and quit old Jim. And Johnny's been stopping by on his way, I reckon just to pass the time of day. I don't guess he says much about it to you, and I shouldn't talk so much as I do. Thought I'd just drop by while I was near. I hope he don't care. I hope he don't care. Well, I don't guess I got no car like his. A heap like mine don't have a lot of fizz. But if you don't mind this rubber-tarred hack, I think it'll get us staring back. You look so pretty here by my side, chugging it along on a moonlight ride. If I squeeze you tight and I hold you near, I hope he don't care. I hope he don't care. 'Cause I don't think Johnny will be home tonight. I just passed Lil's and she didn't have a light. I wouldn't want to be the one to say, think I just seen him heading that way. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go to town. It looks like Johnny's gonna slip around. Thought I'd just drop by while I was near. I hope he don't care. I hope he don't care. If we park here. Thank you. Right now, let's go over here to my friend Richard Hayes, because he's got something real important to tell you. Richard?
I sure do, Red, and thank you very much. You kind of catch your breath there for just one moment while I speak to all the young fellas out there. You know, today your rapidly expanding United States Army needs intelligent young men with ability and ambition. Men intelligent enough to recognize the vital need for a strong armed force. Men with ability enough to be trained in a necessary job. Men with ambition enough to secure the future for themselves and their loved ones. Well, now tell me, fellas, does this description fit you? Can you qualify? For full information on how you can fit in with the finest, I tell you what you do. You check with your nearest United States Army recruiting station. Team up with the Army, and like we always say, you'll team up with success. And from those words of wisdom, right back to the big, tall, red-headed fella himself, Mr. Red Sovine.
Thank you very much, Richard, and we hope that the fellows will pay attention to what you said, because we know it's the truth. Here's another song we'd like to do for you now. It's one that we'd had recorded. It's one of our first that we made for the deck of people. It's called My New Love Affair. It takes a little heartache, it takes a little crying, it takes a little longing for someone to care. It takes a little sadness, you took away my gladness. That's why I'm looking for a new love affair. If your heart keeps on yearning for a love that's not returning, if your dreams have all been shattered and your heart is cold and bare, just a little affection from someone who cares, that's just what started my new love affair. On yearning for a love that's not returning, if your dreams have all been shattered and your heart is cold and bare, just a little affection I'm someone who cares. That's just what started my new love affair. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked that, my new love affair. It's time now for us to call on Dale Potter over here and his fiddle and a real good old-time country hoedown here called Sally Goodin. Dale, let her go. Toe-tapping music there, Dale Potter and his fiddle and Sally Goodin. Well, I just wish we had lots more time, but we don't because our time is just about gone. We've sure enjoyed being with you here on Country Style USA for the U.S. Army. Write to us, won't you? Our address is Red Sovine, Country Style USA, Recruiting Publicity Center, Governor's Island, New York 4, New York. We'd like to hear from you. Our time is all gone. So long, be good, and God bless every one of you. Bye now.
Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little longer, pull on the coat, in the corner, don't see why you don't stay a little longer.
Country Style USA is presented transcribed each and every week by your United States Army's recruiting service in cooperation with this radio station. Our special guest today was Mr. Red Sovine. This program was produced and directed by the Recruiting Publicity Center for the United States Army, and this is Richard Hayes speaking, inviting you to join us again next week, same time, same station, for another edition of Country Style USA. And in the meantime, reminding you that this year, more than ever before, in the Army, you serve your country and yourself.